back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber and this is the first video of mine you're ever seeing, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking around. So if you don't know, my name is Shandean. I'm a lifestyle and family blogger. I have a blog where I talk about just the realities of being a millennial woman. It's called The Caffeinated Millennial, and if you like to read stuff like that, check it out. If you're looking for more content like that, then you can check it out by subscribing to this video. Okay, so I know I keep coming and going and coming and going, but today I want to give you guys a life update. So backstory: I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years while my husband finished his residency, and when he finished, then it was my turn to pursue my career, and I decided to do that by going back to school. I did that by going to school in Canada. So no, I went to Canada to finish up my certifications, and I am officially a graduate. So yay! Yay! I literally just got my final grades like 2 weeks ago, so I've officially graduated. And more big news, the same week that I officially graduated is also the same week that I got a full-time job offer. And so I'll be moving into that phase. In fact, I start in just a couple of days, or I would have, you know, begun in a couple of weeks by the time you guys see this. So that's another good thing. Yay! What else? There is this big surprise, right? The job is not in Ontario. So that means I am packing up once again, less than 6 months after packing up and moving to Canada for school. I'm going to pack up again and move out of province. Where am I going? Should I tell you guys that? I mean, obviously I'll eventually tell you, but for now, you guys can go ahead and keep guessing, and you know, just type it up in the comments. Let me know where you think I'm going, cause girl is excited about it. So I'm currently in the process of apartment hunting, and it's kind of hard. It's a little bit hard to do from a distance, but I'm trying the best that I can, and hopefully I'll get something in time so that I can be in my new province by the time that I've stipulated that I'm going to try to be there for. So I know that was a mouthful. I know I was going hard and fast. So what happened, I was originally supposed to go on with my program because my program has a optional co-op work term. It was originally supposed to go on until August. I thought that would be, you know, something good to get some experience in the field and everything like that. I went to school for communications, by the way, and I thought, you know, getting some work experience in the field would actually be great. However, once I started job hunting for positions for that co-op, I realized that, hey, you do present as a quite an experienced person. And so I was getting interviews for more permanent roles, more long-term roles than for a co-op. So as I mentioned, I'm an international student, so I was on a student visa. And when I thought about it, with immigration making their announcements for, you know, what they plan to do immigration-wise, it just dawned on me that staying in the program was more of a disadvantage to me than it was a benefit. So I decided to opt out of that and graduate post haste, so that in the coming months I would be best positioned for any opportunities that might come up, because opportunity is about finding yourself in the right place and being positioned to take advantage of them, right? Anyway, I want to make it clear though that this particular job that I got they weren't concerned at all. I did have some trouble in the beginning with some companies kind of going because I'm on a student visa, but this particular company, they didn't mind that I was on a student visa and that I would be on a student visa to start. So that wasn't factored into this the decision. It was just me feeling like graduating was what was best for me at that point. Job hunting. When I started job hunting, I did not, well, initially I looked in the Toronto area first, obviously, because that's where I am. That would be easiest, but I didn't limit myself to that. So I opened up, you know, my search to a few areas that I would be okay with moving to, and as soon as I did that, I found myself with a really good prospect, which obviously turned into a hire. So I'm grateful for that as well. And you know, to be honest, even though I ended up going to school in Toronto, that was not my original plan. Like, I didn't plan to go back to school until before I just decided that's how I want to play this. And even worse, I didn't say I want to go to Toronto. It was kind of just, I saw the school and it looks like a, actually I didn't even apply to them first. They came up after I had already picked another school and applied for their program there. And then this one, my friend suggested this one, and I said okay. And I sent them an application and they responded to me within a week. So that's where I was going. And so that's how I ended up going to school in Toronto. But it's not as though I was trying to come to the GTA or anything like that. It's nice, but I don't consider myself a big city girl. And that's kind of where most students, most young people, most young professionals trying to head. But the housing crisis is crazy here. Like, it's not safe. And I just feel like I was able to open myself up to more opportunities by not being so determined to stay in this area. And so that all worked out for the best. And now, yeah, so next steps, I'm gonna be starting my job. I am in the process of apartment hunting. I'm going to film as much of that as there is to see. I'm doing it virtually for the next couple of weeks, so there might not be much to see, but I do want to document this journey more than I have been. And I finally feel like I can breathe. Like, I have, my program was intense, so I rarely had much time, but I finally feel like I can breathe and I can do a little bit more. And it's gonna be a lot to do over the next couple of weeks, and I want to be able to show you that. Also, I want to be a resource, always willing to be a resource. So if you have any questions at all that you would like me to answer, go ahead and leave them in the comment section or send me a message, and maybe I can, you know, answer them for you, do a Q&A or something like that. But I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. So that's it. That's all the updates I have. It's still hard being away from my family. It's still hard making this long distance marriage and two household thing my new norm. But building a future brick by brick. Shout out to my amazing husband, who has been the most amazing tower of strength and my backbone and my support through all of this. He's just been there constantly as a source of strength, as a reminder of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and just to be a source of encouragement. Big up you, Miss Reid. Big up you, Dr. Reid. So that's it for today, guys. I will sign off right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out my blog, The Caffeinated Millennial, at www.shandean.com, and follow me on Instagram, The Caffeinated Millennial. See you in the next video. Bye.